Hello, and welcome to Tech Talk. Today I'm here with Vicki Harris, Group Strategist at UK Challenger Bank, Aldermore, to discuss how they are shaking up the UK banking industry. Thank you so much for joining us, Vicki. So can you give me a little indication about Aldermore's business strategy and maybe how that's evolved over the past 6 years?
So yeah, we are a specialist lending and savings bank. We were set up about 7 years ago, around the time of the financial crisis. And we really support homeowners, savers and SMEs with really a very simple strategy, with very simple and straightforward products and a real focus on customer service and on transparency. At the time we were set up, there was just a real need for that. And to be honest, our strategy hasn't really changed since then. We've expanded our product, we've got more expertise in certain segments, but the fundamental strategy is about making sure we serve our customers with great customer service, simple and straightforward products and transparency.
Okay. And you mentioned SMEs. So what are the challenges that UK SMEs are facing and how can the bank help them?
So when you talk to SMEs, and this hasn't changed for as long as I've been working, but SMEs face a few very simple and ongoing challenges. One is they all say, my bank doesn't understand me. They find it really difficult to access finance, or at least to believe that they can access finance. And they just don't have enough time. They want to get on with running their business, and yet they get stuck doing a lot of administrative stuff. And I think the way we help them with that is, we do understand them. We make the effort to understand them. They can speak to a human being. We have experts in different industry segments. So, a lot of the big banks treat all SMEs the same. We actually really make an effort to try and understand the segments within that, because it's not one just big amorphous lump of companies. So we really understand what their challenges are based on the particular industry they're in or where they're based. We make the products really simple and straightforward. So, for example, if you want to open up a savings account as an SME, you can do that with us wholly online in 15 minutes. I don't think there's any other bank that you can do that with. With any other bank, you have to produce your passport or various documents and take them into a branch or send them in. We don't do that. You can do it all online. And it's just about making things easier and simple and making sure that SMEs feel someone's listening to them and can help them.
And do you consider yourselves to be a disruptor within the UK banking industry? And why, if so, why?
So yeah, I think we have disrupted, and it's not rocket science actually. It's not that we've done anything new. We've just done what we said we would do. We say we have simple and straightforward products, and we do. We say we're transparent. So, anyone who opens a product with us, who opens an account with us, we have a ratings and reviews service where you can give you can rate us and you can write how your experience was, and we put every single one of those online, unedited. I don't know any other bank that's doing that. It's big in the retail industry. It just hasn't taken off in financial services. So we do what we say we're going to do. We listen to our customers. We keep it simple. We make sure there's a human being there if that's what they want, or we make it digital if that's what they want. And sad to say, in the banking industry, that's disruptive.
That's so interesting. So why do you think that the clients are turning to challenger banks like yourselves?
I think it is what I've just said. I think that the bigger banks tend to treat all SMEs or all mortgage customers or whichever segment they're looking at as one big amorphous segment, whereas what we've tried to do is really understand the segments within that and to develop simple products that meet the needs within those segments. So if you're in the construction industry, we'll understand what your particular needs are. If you're a landlord that's buying some more houses for your buy-to-let proposition, we'll really understand what that means for you. We don't treat everybody the same, and we enable you to do what you need to do in an easy and human way.
Okay. And Aldermore made it into the Banker's top 500 banking brands for this year. It came in at number 415, but it was the first year that it's been involved. So what are you doing to really promote Aldermore in the UK?
So it's a great question, because we don't have the marketing budgets that the big banks have. We have nothing like that for our marketing budgets. So we have to find other ways to build awareness. And I think we found a number of different ways. Probably the most important one is customer advocacy. If you do what you say you will do, people talk about it. And in local communities, whether you're an SME or a homeowner or whatever it might be, people talk about, I did this with Aldermore and it works. So if you're struggling, then try them. But on top of that, we use social media a lot. We bring in new business a lot through brokers, and we're doing a lot to help the new generation of brokers, to educate them, to train them, to make sure they understand their products and that they can recommend our products where appropriate. So it's about finding ways other than big billboard advertising or television advertising.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming in, Vicki.
Thank you.